Hi YouTube, it's VSG and me 2011 or Dana, whichever you prefer. I have a few things that I wanted to get through today. It's been a few days since my last upload, and a couple of times I thought maybe I'll go ahead and do a little video, and then I thought no, I'm just going to save it all for one deal. So I'm actually back in my living room today, and I really prefer it in here to my bathroom, but that won't happen every week. My kids are over with my mother-in-law for the afternoon, so I thought I'd take advantage and get this done earlier today. Let's see. I had my very first therapy session this morning. It's January 25th, 2011. It went really well. I had never met the psychologist that I saw today, but she was really nice, very straightforward, really positive, and my mantra that she gave me to just kind of repeat to myself every day is, I am not crazy. I know that sounds kind of nutty, but my parents are really dysfunctional. A lot of denial going on there, and they often make me wonder if I'm crazy, because they, when I ask for or put down normal guidelines, you know, or boundaries, it's as if what I'm asking for is just this crazy, nobody else in the world would think of it kind of thing. And so it makes me wonder sometimes if I'm not crazy, you know. So anyway, she said that my mantra until I see her next time is to tell myself several times a day, I am not crazy. And so I'm going to say it to myself out loud. And I've said it on YouTube now. And it is true. I am not crazy. So anyway, we had fun, we laughed, we talked. It was really, really nice. I really enjoyed listening to what she had to say, and she really heard what I had to say. And I have to admit that my husband and my best friend are pretty much the only people who have ever really listened to me my whole life. My parents didn't. They heard, you know, the words that I was saying, but they didn't listen to me. So I can't even tell you how excited I am. I know it's going to get, you know, it's going to be difficult, but that's okay. I don't think I've experienced a year in life yet that wasn't difficult. So it doesn't bother me. So anyway, so that's that. My daughter's 10th birthday was this last weekend, and I made a fabulous cake. And I took a little video of it, and I'll probably insert it here. Here is Katie's 10th birthday cake.
Hard to believe.
Yeah, I'm recording it. Little Woody, little Jessie. And as you saw, it's a popcorn cake, and I'm pretty proud of it. It took me 8 hours, 8, to make that cake. And it was beautiful, but it didn't taste very good. So, and I used fondant for the first time. Oh my goodness, it was a chore. I love my daughter, and she's worth every minute of work that went into it, but I think it might be my first and my last fondant cake. My youngest has already told me that she doesn't want a fondant cake, so I could have kissed her. So anyway, that was a lot of fun this weekend. Did some emotional eating over the weekend because of my parents. I won't go into it, but didn't realize that I did it until 2 days later. And I actually talked about that with my therapist this morning, and she's like, well, you know, just you know, you just need to work toward, you know, being a little bit more aware when you eat. Take just a minute before you eat to decide why you're eating. And if, you know, has it been 3 or 4 hours since you ate last? Has it been, are you under a lot of stress? Are you sad? Are you angry? You know, are you tired? What's the reason behind your eating? And I said, okay. So that, and I am not crazy. Those are my two things to work on. Also, I have I have a book I'm supposed to be reading and a pamphlet that she gave me, so that has a little questionnaire at the end. So, let's see. So that was that. Oh, I wanted to do my bucket list. So let's do that. Pretty much all of these are things that I don't really feel like I can do or don't occur now that I am so overweight. I have a BMI of 44, which is a lot. And I weigh 295 pounds. I fluctuate between 295 and 290. Anywhere in there, and it just, I weigh myself about once a week, and at this point I'm really not worrying about it. I'll care more about it after I have surgery. So, okay, so my bucket list. And I'm sorry, I've got it written out on my phone. Oh, and excuse the scratching. My dogs are outside and they decided they are tired of being outside, but I'm not letting them in yet. Okay, seeing Europe and enjoying every minute of it. I've always wanted to see London. I've always wanted to go to Italy and to Paris. Those three places, well, I guess 4, because I'd really like to go to Austria. I'm a huge Sound of Music fan, and I would love to take the Sound of Music tour. My husband would probably not be quite as excited about it as I would be, but he would do it for me. So anyway, those 4 places. I would like to also take a trip to Israel at some point. It might just be me and my husband kind of thing, and do a tour of the places that Jesus went when he was on this earth. I think that would be absolutely amazing. My pastor went on a trip like that a few years ago, and I will just sit for hours and listen to him talk about what he saw and what he experienced, and to stand on the shore of the Sea of Galilee, and I would just, but I don't know that I could do it now because I don't know that I could keep up with everybody. It's a lot of walking. So, and then also all the Europe stuff, you know, it's a lot of walking, you know, and I just don't think I could, I know I couldn't handle it at this weight. So, my husband and I have never been on a cruise, but we keep saying we're going to, and now that I'm doing the weight loss surgery, I said, okay, when I get down to goal weight, we'll go. We'll go on a cruise, just the 2 of us, for like a second honeymoon. And I really want, if it's available, to go ziplining. I don't really know why. It looks fun. I'm not a fan of heights, but I just think it would be incredible to go flying through the air. I think that would be so much fun. So, that's one thing that I'd really like to do. Also, this is a bucket list thing and a kind of a goal of mine. After I get my weight down to where I can start jogging again, I would like to run 3 5Ks every year for the rest of my life until I can't do it anymore, which I think I could probably manage to do it. I may not run it. I may walk it when I get really old, but just to have goals, you know, something that I'm working toward, because I find when I have smaller goals set in front of me that I tend to stay busy until the small goal. So, and then I'd also like to run 1 half marathon, and I don't really care where I run the half marathon, but I'd also like to run a full marathon, and I do care where I run the full marathon. I would like to run the full marathon at Disney World. Disney World is, I just love Disney World. And at Disney World, your full marathon runs through all 4 parks. Takes you through all 4 parks. And I think that would be just the coolest thing. So, I may not feel that way, halfway through, but anyway.